welcome back to the bubbling, fun-loving town of Yarnum, um, which appears to be somewhere in, I don't know, what would you say, the Midwest? Maybe Pennsylvania?
Right outside of Duloc.
Yeah, so we're back. Zach's hanging out with us a little bit for this portion. Our goal for now is going to be all Father Gascoigne. This is maybe we'll get past it on the first try. Brad was pretty close the last couple of times he fought him. He only fought him a couple of times. It was right at the end of the last time we were playing, so he only kind of got to see him. But we are headed back to Father Gascoigne, who, just as a reminder from our last playthrough, we learned that his daughter is in town here. There's one NPC in a window that you can find. You can hear a really eerie kind of music box sound. And I don't know if you ever read the inscription on that. Did you read the inscription on that, Brad? I can't remember.
I did.
Okay, it basically says something along the lines of, I wouldn't do that now.
No, I was just gonna.
They don't come in here, do they? Yeah, okay, you can read it.
Small music box received from a young Yarnum girl. Plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. Two names can be made out, however faintly. Viola and Gascoigne. Or is it, am I saying her name properly?
Yeah, Viola and Gascoigne. Sounds right to me. A couple of little fun little factoids. There is an ability, once you have the summoning bell, which I think you do actually have, where in Yarnum here, you can actually summon Father Gascoigne as a summon.
Oh, cool, man.
And if you use the music box and play it for Father Gascoigne the summon, not the boss, he just makes like a little funny sound. He just goes, huh. Doesn't really mean anything, I don't think, but it's just kind of a funny little tidbit. But yes, little girl basically gives you the music box, tells you to please find her mom and dad. They've wandered off, and like basically to play the music box for dad, it helps you to remember them. Oh shit!
Didn't know you saw me run in here. I just thought I'd cruise by. Sorry.
Sometimes he drops shards. It's worth picking up.
I'm trying to stand here all like strong and tall, and then I just get wrecked.
All right, we'll bring on.
I'm ready to go in. I'm thinking like really what I'm excited to see is his reaction to this music box. Like, does he become a person again? Like, does he have a heart? Does he have a heart?
That is just something for you to figure out. It is definitely an item that you can use in this fight. Oh, nice. Get him.
Nope.
Close.
Right.
Very close.
I got this.
Good. You're definitely getting. It's like we said before. This is very much like a dance.
Yep.
If you can get,
Got myself cornered up again.
That is a bad corner, man.
Yeah, for me it really is, isn't it?
Yeah, if you get some parries off on him or some backstabs, it's harder to do the backstabs, but if you can parry him and you get a couple of viscerals, it really goes a long way. They do a ton of damage. I love the music in this fight.
Too.
Holy
it's
shit.
so great.
I was just thinking about the music. and like how it's relating to what I'm doing in Monster Hunter and making it very, very interesting. Listen to that while just doing it.
Hanging in there. You've got to his second stage of this fight, which is, you can tell he gets tired of trying to hit you with his short axe, so he goes long on you.
Oh.
Just gives him a little bit more range, makes him a little bit more dangerous.
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't he just break the rules? He's got a long-range weapon. How's he pulling pistols on me? Fuck you. I can't do that.
Because he's freaking Father Gascoigne.
That is bullshit.
Badass.
Sorry, you said there were rules.
Bosses do not have to listen to the rules.
Wow. Okay. I really thought I'd take him this time. But I've got myself in that corner again, haven't What?
Did you see him?
No. I was picking up my shit. What does he mean by that? I'm dead? What happened?
You did die.
I died. Oh, I thought I had that. I really did. I thought I controlled there for a minute. What happened when I played that music box? I didn't hear
in
him.
between this, like it is. I don't know if it's doing it for you, Zach. It's kind of borderline for me. It's really jumping around bad.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really choppy. It's been choppy the whole time.
Okay. Let's fix that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, because like I think maybe let's go to like a different Discord channel, and try and bring it up there.
Sure.
And
Let's do that.
Change something. I hope this works. It's just.
Alright.
I really don't want to like not see this fight in all its glory. Oh, that looks so much better. Can't hear it.
Whoa.
I can't see anything yet.
It looks considerably better if we get the
It's
volume.
mirrored though.
It's not showing on Discord for me for some reason.
It's mirrored. How weird. You see that?
Oh, there we go.
It's back.
No, it's fine.
I'm not seeing it mirrored at all.
For real?
Yeah, it's fine.
No,
How odd.
that is odd. I'm not hearing anything,
I
but.
turned on a camera. That's what I did wrong.
Okay.
How's that look to you guys?
That's okay. It's a little pixely, but that's definitely much smoother. Like I think this is better. This seems to have worked. Yeah, that's so much better.
Yeah. All right. Let me do something quick then.
Can you actually talk to? Because you already beat the cleric beast, right? Did you talk to our sick buddy here?
No.
Since you did that,
Actually,
talk to him again.
That's a great idea. I'll throw this display up quick. I will see what he has to say.
Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Hopefully it'll stay like this.
An aqueduct leads from the town south of the main bridge to the cathedral ward. Not a place you'd normally choose to visit, but not much of a choice with the bridge closed.
I would say definitely make sure you turn your head. Again, I'm not sure what the sound channels are, but it's very quiet. I can hear them, but
Here.
Yeah, there you go. So the aqueduct he's talking about is
An aqueduct leads from the town.
Okay, so he's just
south of
repeating
the main
himself. So
bridge
he's
to
just
the
talking about
cathedral ward.
the path to
Not a
Gascoigne,
place you'd
basically.
normally choose to
Yeah,
visit,
where I've already
but
been.
Right.
not much of a
So you're
choice
good.
with the bridge closed.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
So the
plugging
bridge-
in a second display here.
And of course, the bridge he's talking about being closed is the one basically directly over your right shoulder back there, where you fought the cleric, because there's a door at the end of that bridge that doesn't open, so it's closed.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, our boy here is sounding pretty awful.
Yeah, he sure is. Feel bad for this poor bastard.
Or you might have to move. Yeah, you can move your cursor. Perfect.
Okay, now hold on. Not quite done yet, buddy. I gotta do something for me right now, quick, because if I don't, right now I'm on a bit of a delay,
Oh, really?
and that will not help me against the good father.
Yeah. There's. Oh.
You're good.
Wow, that.
Just a second. You still seeing that?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a way that I deal with this too when I'm streaming.
Yeah,
like,
no.
to the capture card.
I'm already employing my way of fixing it, which is it's cool.
Good.
It's worked fine the last 2 times. You know, I have a second display that I run this stuff on, and then I switch
Perfect.
my main display over to the bypass, so I'm getting a direct signal.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, I usually just.
You're seeing, right? Things are looking good now. My second display is up and everything's.
Just gotta move your cursor.
Oh yeah.
It looks good.
Sorry, buddy.
It's all right.
I can
It looks
full
really.
screen that,
It looks. I would just leave it. Don't even do anything.
Not that?
Okay, that's fine.
Cool. And
That's good.
cursor's okay here? Is that fine?
Right there.
Cool.
That's perfect.
All right.
Okay, I think we're good to go. This is so much better.
Yeah.
Discord. I'm trying to remember the name of that guy. It's escaping me. I said it the other day. Who's sick up there and giving you advice on like where to go since you're looking for blood healing. Oh, it's already open. You did the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the little, you're gonna die a bunch to the boss technique. The run back technique. But yeah, we definitely will be revisiting some of these NPCs that you've already talked to around town afterwards, because their dialogue changes.
Ooh.
Alright, there you go.
What do you got for me? Nothing?
I would go ahead and use one blood vial.
Oh shit.
Just for that reason. And we can get some extra bullets. You're good. The bullets, again, if you get used to, with Gascoigne, kind of when to parry him.
I'm trying.
There's one, when you get hit at the same time that you get parried, there's this little kind of like, step forward move you can do if you're locked on that gets you to them quick enough to allow you to actually pull it off. Nice, this is so much better. There you go. Look at how much damage this does. Watch this.
Hell yeah.
Boom.
It's down.
Fucking boom. There you go.
Well,
It's alright.
well,
It's alright.
better than nothing, right?
Oh yeah.
Come on. Come on, big guy.
You're really close on those. Really close. Nice, Brad. There it is.
Come on.
Yeah, you got to be ready to go forward with that.
Too hasty.
Yeah.
I want it too bad. Too thirsty. Come on.
Again, you can always press forward and circle.
Come on. Get.
To scoot towards them a little bit. Right after you visceral, like forward and circle. Alright, he's extended his axe, so just know he's got different moves. But you played it.
Ah, man, I can't never tell. Like, look at, now I'm dead. What happened? Like, there's no indication. How do I know?
Well, so...
It doesn't say, like, or like, make any noise.
It doesn't... It does actually make a little bit of a noise. It's hard to kind of hear on this for whatever reason, but as soon as you play it, you'll kind of see him, like, cover his ears. I'm going to tell you, kind of save it to the end.
Okay.
Like,
when he turns into the beast is when I want to do it? Is that what you're saying?
As you can see that, yeah, as you can see that this doesn't really change the battle that much. It's not this like cheese item. Like you're just not gonna like kill him instantly or something. It just gives you a little bit of a moment to get in there and get a few hits in. And there's no question that his last phase is the one that you want for him to just calm down for a second so you can hit.
All right.
So I would just save the music box, and then basically as soon as you play it, you know, just kind of linger. And as soon as you see him, it's more obvious on his last phase, but as soon as you see him kind of go down, you just go in there and wail on him for a few seconds. But you're doing great. I mean, just stick to the dodging and trying to parry a few times. You can go to the side there, yeah.
Yeah, but then I end up with these buttheads.
I feel like you need to run up into them a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. But I'm being like super like cautious right now.
I usually try and just keep them like going down one side, and then as soon as the ball comes, I go to the other side.
Just
off. That way they don't have to cross.
All right. I got the combine. I'm like pushing and rushing. Like I just need to chill.
This is what we talked about. Like this is one of my favorite things about Bloodborne and Souls games in general is that even though these guys are like pretty easy to beat, like there's still a level of respect you have to pay them. You know?
Yeah, there is. You know, it's not like a Dragon Quest slime. You can just
if you let them start to stun lock you, they can do so. Get in there.
I want to chill and scratch my nose for a second. I really did. I got a little itch. So I'm like, Bloodborne's not gonna let me itch tonight.
Dude, look at you go. Dancing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like go back to my roots. I think I'm like trying to be fancy pants with him. Fuck this.
Yeah. You don't need to be
feel fancy. Feel my flow. Dodge attack. Dodge attack.
You really gotta. This first phase really isn't too bad, but once he gets that axe out, that's when he starts doing a lot more damage. You gotta be more aware. Perfect. Oh, Brad.
It's alright.
No, that's alright. It's alright.
We're good use of the stun. Get it.
That is so much damage. Get in there behind him. Like when he's down like that, you can like literally sprint behind him.
This is where I start to get my ass handed to me. He goes long and I start getting screwed.
Good damage is always good.
Dude.
Don't get stuck on the great thing.
I know it. I'm already doing it.
Yeah, stay topped off. There you go. Oh,
come on.
Oh, man. That felt like it should have been one. I think maybe you were just a little
right
off
up on
the side.
it.
Oh, yeah. Way to watch. Okay. Nice. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You got this.
Uh-oh. Alright, don't get greedy.
Are you good?
Okay, this is
Right, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him.
Okay.
Alright, you gotta, now you gotta really...
Oh, I deserve that.
So close.
I
That you
deserve
did.
that. I deserve that.
Nice.
No!
Nice. Yeah, stay top off.
Back off, Wolf. It's a 4-shot combo.
Alright, that's it.
Not 3. 1, 2, okay.
Get some health back. Plenty of health. Just... Nice dodge. Oh man, get him back in.
Fuck. Fuck! Come on!
That was close.
There you go, there you go.
Nope.
Oh man, that's harsh. Back.
Don't be greedy, don't be greedy.
Don't get greedy. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him.
There you go.
Woo!
My man. Holy shit, that was awesome.
Oh!
I love, and you honestly had to fight that last phase a lot more than a lot of people do. Because like, if you do that right, like I've beaten him without him even getting to his last phase. Because if you get like the viscerals and backstabs, he doesn't even get to it, or he just does a music box and he dies. Like you having to like dodge and get out of there is really hard to do. He just keeps coming at you. He's like, cool.
I used 10.
Man, I'm like shaking.
Me,
That was
dude, you're
fucking amazing.
shaking?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Is I'm not even playing it. I'm shaking just watching you do that. That was exciting. I mean,
Yes.
honestly, I'm shaking more watching you do that than I'm doing. I've fought that fight so many times now that it's like I'm just so used to it. But watching somebody else go through it who's never played the game, it's invigorating.
That was
All right.
so satisfying.
We got a couple of things we got to look at here, and then I have to go run check on one thing, and I'll be right back. But
Okay.
we're gonna keep going. Okay, so first of all, you know, I don't know if you have blood echoes left over there. I think you do actually. You did. You have 2,000. So, all right. So first thing to notice is that, you know, there's some bodies laying around the ground. Go ahead and go hit your lantern. Like he's just been in this area, just like slaughtering things, just killing people.
Pull out my torch.
He
What
thinks
that what you want me to do?
Yeah, just kind of look around the area. Go and hit. There's a lantern that just opened up right in the middle. You need to go touch. So yeah, good. Look at this. I love
here.
this whole, like, just blood everywhere. And I like that you have your lantern out. Okay. This is something that's very easily missed, but we're going to go look at it.
All right.
So,
You want to go run and do your thing?
No, we're going to do one more thing first before Wise. Go ahead and go. You see that item up there?
This over here.
Yeah, so you got to go around and up some steps to get to that.
Okay, I get you.
So, yeah, go. It's kind of on the other side of the courtyard. Like, to the left.
Oh.
You're at the left. Yeah, there's some stairs over there that go up to your left. So, there you go. Right up there. Yeah. So you killed the little girl's dad.
Yeah.
Right.
I kind of feel bad about that.
All right, before you go over there, so to your left there on the ground, if you look around, there's stop. So there's like just pools of blood. Like clearly whatever happened to this person on the roof happened up here.
Yeah.
So anyway, you go ahead and drop down there and I'll take a look at this body on the roof. blood everywhere. All right. So you have found the child's mother, who
Oh
has
no.
been. I think the consensus is that Gascoigne, like an altercation or something happened up there.
He lost his
You know, the
mind.
fight came down here. Like, yeah, lost his mind and killed the girl's mother, his wife. So,
Oh,
and go ahead and look at that. Go ahead and look at that item. You just got that brooch, red jewel brooch. So, a woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Again, that's a flat out confirmation that this is the girl's mother.
sure.
Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter, used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. With the proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. So you're actually kind of left with a little bit of a choice here.
Yeah.
You can actually take this brooch back and give it to the little girl in the window,
Yeah.
or you can use it right now, and it's like a power up for your weapon because it was given to her by a hunter.
My choice is already made.
All right. Well, okay. Before you go back there, let's go ahead and
It's like a
'cause we
little
got some
girl, you know, like I
we
got
got we got some other things to do here. So just go back to the lantern.
chill out.
You might even want to go back to the hunter's dream and like level up, and I'll be right.
Okay.
All right.
Again, that was super well done, dude.
Thanks, bro.
Gascoigne is a pain. I tried so many times to kill that guy without hitting the first few times.
Homeboy's been on my mind too, cause he's like so fascinating. Really, like
He's really one of the. I feel like they do a great job developing everything in the game in Bloodborne for the story, but like I feel like they did that character super well.
yeah, he's something special, without question.
Especially being like the first mandatory boss. Technically, the cleric beast is not mandatory.
Yeah.
So.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Yeah, that's
What
so
is it
creepy
you
for me
desire?
hearing because I'm like playing Monster Hunter, so I'm just like hearing that.
Oh, that's so funny.
While I'm playing
Very
this, it's
well.
like, well, I'm hunting,
me
I know,
stand
but I'm
close.
not home.
She's back at the grave again, huh? Praying to somebody.
She is.
Dude, great fight. I know that feels good. That
It
was
really does.
That was what, your third attempt on him tonight, or second, third?
I think it
was the third.
Third, I think you're right. And then I made a couple the other night, maybe 4 or 5 or something.
Go see if Gurman is like sleeping down there again. Sometimes he's because you can get some dialogue and other things from him. Every once in a while, you get a very rare thing where he starts mumbling in his sleep. I've only heard it once, and I played this game like 50 times.
No shit.
Like, it's a very specific mumbling that he's not down here. Sometimes he also goes and hangs out on the other side of... I don't have any of those yet. Although we are going to get one somewhat soon, I think. Hey, go run along the fence down below. See if he's... Sometimes he parks his wheelchair down there. Okay, I don't see him. Who knows where he went off to? It's okay. Yeah, you can pretty much take that off now. I'm not really gonna need it again, unless you want to hear it. So go back to the Tomb of Ed. We're gonna do one thing before we go venture back into Yarnum to go talk to some NPCs. Dude, I'm so freaking proud of you. Listen, that is a hard fight.
Yeah,
really
that
hard
was
fight.
tough. And it sounds like
You
I
didn't-
made it harder than I needed to on myself.
You did not. You did. Your ability to like dodge and keep your distance and like know when to heal is actually really good. So you're going back up those stairs, by the way. Like the fact that it didn't take you that long to beat Father Gascoigne, like, is a pure indication that you're not going to really have that much problem playing this game. You know, like that's about as hard as a lot of the fights get. So
Really?
there are some that are different and you might struggle with. Like everybody
Sure.
kind of has their. All right, stop. So because you already picked, go over to that gate. You're gonna go
Yeah.
open that gate
I
because you got
figured
the. Actually, will you look at it before you open the gate? You can look at the key that you got. I think there's like a gate key to Erden Chapel. I think you have to go to your right.
My bane was the
Yeah, that was it. The
shadow.
Odin gate key.
Oh.
So don't use it. Just I want to see the key to the gate that blocks the tomb of Odin. Beyond the tomb, Odin Chapel can be found in the center of the cathedral. Only today the church is abandoned, and some say that the residents of Odin have all gone mad. Actually, let's look at the other badges that you have there too. There's some good information on those. So go back over to the keys. Yeah, like look at this. The Soul Hunter badge is just a badge crafted long ago at the workshop, attests to one's prowess as a hunter of beasts. The workshop is gone, and no group recognizes this meaningless badge except the messengers in the bath, who understand its profundity. Certain things can only be entrusted with a hunter in possession of this badge, or so they believe. The one below it is go down one. The cleric beast badge. This is the one you got from the cleric beast, which is a really cool one. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church. The silver sword is a symbol of a church hunter. Ludwig was the first of many Healing Church hunters to come, many of whom were clerics, as it was clerics transformed into the most hideous beasts. And I think the reason for that, a lot of people think the reason for that is because the clerics have the access to the most amount of, the medium they found, the blood,
right
in like the old tombs. I think we read this one already, but yeah, you can open the gate now. And Ludwig was basically one of the original like Healing Church workshop, founders, members. And the Healing Church you can kind of think of as somewhat of like the religious government, like almost like a theocratic state in this area in Yarnum. They handled all of the blood healing, like what happened to the other areas, who was running the show, that kind of thing. I never really understood this room, but I guess it's kind of part of the aqueduct thing.
Yeah.
And just a room to get you to the next room.
Snake eater.
All right, a couple of things in here. One, if you are on the table there's a note. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. We will learn more about Bergenworth later. But yes, that's a weird note.
Sounds spidery.
Look, a chest. They definitely don't want you to miss this chest. That's why it's sitting out right on the Blood Gym Workshop too. So yeah, you can look at that one now.
That sounds important.
That's a very important item, which is why they put it somewhere where you would not ever miss it. I think you have to scroll right, potentially. There it is, Blood Gym Workshop tool. A misplaced workshop tool from the hunter's dream. The hunter who retrieves this can fortify weapons by kneading blood gems into them. Blood gems add properties to weapons when used to fortify them, as blood defines an organism.
So what?
It's basically the tool that you use to upgrade your weapons with blood gems.
Oh, okay. That's good. I like that.
It's part of like that crafting table of the...
Yeah. That sounds good.
It has some lore implications there, it's kind of like speaks a bit to the blood healing, but it's mostly just a tool used to upgrade your weapons. So sick.
Yeah, this This is unbelievably cool, man.
I love this game so much. I even count the number of times I've seen this, but it doesn't matter. I still love it. This dude to your right is an NPC, so don't go attack him. Go touch the lantern first. Cathedral Ward. You have basically made it to level 2.
Level 2.
In a way. So let's go turn around and go talk to our friend back there. Very interesting character.
Just a sec.
Yeah.
Gotta just hold a sec. Be right back.
Yeah, sure. The Kirk hammer is such a cool weapon. It's never been like my weapon of choice, but I really love the way it looks.
You were all about the Holy Sword, right?
I can't stop myself from playing with it every time. I try every time to go in. I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And I start playing with other things. I'm like, why not appreciate my favorite thing?
I mean, the reason I always start with the whip. So
I've never played with the whip until I started playing with the whip this last run because I was trying to just kind of mimic what it is Brad is doing to like keep up and try and have it.
Did he start with the whip?
He started with a whip, yeah. Whip has got like just an insane amount of range on it. It's like it seems unfair, especially the jump move. You've got basically like 30 feet in front of you that you're gonna hit. Cheers.
Alright, well, I finished the investigations for one of these Elder Dragons.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get back into that. Courtney's gonna be out of town this weekend, so if you're around, we can play some.
I won't be around this weekend. We're going camping.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
Yeah. Town for a little bit. Hopefully I'll hear some good news by Friday, too. Because I had an interview today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice. Where did you interview?
Paylocity.
Okay. What's the job title?
Implementation consultation. It's implementation consultation specialist. So it's like when they get a sale, like making sure that their client's needs are met, and that the program's set up correctly with a lot of calling people and just setting up meetings to discuss to make sure that everything that they need is going to be correctly set up in the program for them.
Oh.
And some back-end setup on my side.
Cool.
The job. It sounds interesting. The company sounds really cool.
The company is so much more important than where you start in it.
Yeah.
You can always move a lot easier from within a company than you ever can trying to get into the exact position you want from outside.
Yeah. Talked about that a little bit with the recruiter today in the interview. That she started in sales and like they needed help on one of those sections. She moved to it and she ended up liking it a lot. So she's where she is now. It's just the recruiting side.
Yeah. Do you ever think about doing any like continuing education on anything?
Yeah, I mean, I would. We kind of need to have the money influx at the moment, but I mean, if things don't really pan out with stuff here pretty soon, then maybe I can get back into school. So
I'm more than certain that our parents that would qualify as part of their, pay for education things if it was something within reason.
Yeah, they
You
told
know,
me it would. Mom said it would. So
yeah. So like, if you, I mean, that's the ticket punch thing is a very real thing. If there's like something that you think that you want to do that kind of requires getting some kind of ticket punch. I mean, look at Courtney. Like she worked, basically as a rehab tech forever, which is basically an entry level position. And then she went to school to be a physical therapist, got her ticket punched, and then got a job as a physical therapist within a month of graduating. There's just some things that really can, if you know something you want to get. I mean, obviously you don't just go throw darts at the wall. It's just if you
yeah,
had some idea of like some kind of continuing ed you wanted to do, that might be a good way to kind of get. And when I did my master's in HR, they make these programs all over the place for working adults, especially the things you can do now, these hybrid like online things and all kinds of different ways that you can get that. If again, I don't know what kind of interest you might have in something, but if you think of something,
I mean,
that may not be
the
a
thing
bad
I
direction.
started late in college that did interest me a lot was computer sciences.
Sure.
But I mean, I don't technically really even have to have a college or even a degree in that to get a job with it, but master's does help. But I'd have to go back and take some more courses.
Well, even if it's not like getting, some rubber stamp or something, just getting an education can sometimes spark an idea of like the direction you want to go in.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea when I started my master's in HR, like what I even was going to do with that. What I learned through the whole thing was it wasn't going to be employee relations. It would definitely be something more on IT side if I could do it, or like the comp and benefits, like something more on the business side for me. But I didn't know that when I started it.
Yeah.
I just figured it out in the middle of taking classes. I was like, oh, you know what? This is really interesting to me. I didn't even know this was a part of HR. Anyway, well, good for you for getting the interview.
Yeah. It would be a decent pay bump from what I had too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, go from I was making right at 19 an hour to she was saying probably start around 22 an hour, which is what 45.
So sorry, guys.
Nice.
That's
No
just,
worries.
you guys get it. You're family guys.
Right. Are you wanting to go back to the Hunter Dream? Or are you in it?
No, I'm just here.
Oh, yeah.
You
Well,
said there
hit
was
no real
someone I
quick.
was supposed to talk to, correct?
Yeah, no, they're back there on the ground behind you, where you came in. There they are.
Hi.
This little dude.
Oh, you must be.
Another great voice actor.
He says Master Master just sent. Good.
Everything sounds so creepy.
Yeah.
His house with everyone locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
So I kind of told you something there about the incense. So you'll notice that
Yeah.
outside of people's houses that they're burning incense. And he said that masks your scent. That's like the second or third time. You're going to talk to him again in a second. It's like the second or third time that you've kind of heard somebody describe you smelling a certain way. The little girl said that I could smell, basically that you smell like a hunter. And I think somebody else said that. Now this person has said that the incense masks your scent. And you've actually been described as smelling like, I forget the way they describe it exactly, but it's like you have like I'm not gonna. It'll come up again. I don't want to. I don't want to mess it up. So if they say it again, I'll bring it up. But
Okay.
all right, I think that that's the kind of the extent of his dialogue. Now, a lot of people thought that was a female for a while. I'm not sure why. I always thought it was a male, but it's confirmed a little male chapel dweller. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and like go to the lantern and go back to the hunter's dream because that kind of like resets some of the dialogue you can get. And we'll see if Garriman's up here. Maybe we can chit chat with him. He's back. Let's talk to Garriman and see what he has to say.
It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has.
By the way, just take notice that he's missing a leg.
Of the gods,
I always thought that was interesting because there's an item you find later that suggests.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he is.
I did just notice that. I'm like, it looks like he has a leg.
It's a weird thing you don't notice unless you're really looking for it.
Lie deep within the tomb of the gods, and the few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men.
So he's talking about looking for a chalice that was found in the tombs under Yarnum.
One of the holy chalices is worshipped in the Valley Hamlet.
Worshipped in the Valley Hamlet.
In disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. Home now only to beasts.
A town that was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge.
For a hunter, wouldn't you say?
So he's describing somewhere that you're gonna go.
Naturally.
A burned, abandoned town, abandoned by hunters that they burned on purpose because of the outbreak that was taking place there due to certain, treatments and antidotes and medications that you had. So, can you upgrade that? So you have this blood gem imprint that it basically puts buffs on your weapons, different things that you can do. You don't have any blood gems right now unless you decide to smash that girl's mom's brooch.
No chance.
You have such a kind heart. I smashed shit out of that thing.
No shit, you fucker. No, I'm more
It's not his
interested.
first playthrough he did.
Go to the first floor sick room, actually.
Okay.
Go talk to Yosefka.
Gotta be honest, man, I feel the responsibility of this kid right now. It's like eating me. So your dad killed your mom, and then I killed your dad. Here's the necklace.
That's what's assumed or implied. You don't really know for a fact that he killed her. It could have been the beast around there, and maybe that's why he went completely nuts. All right, let's go up the stairs behind you. We're going to go talk to you.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, then we'll go out. We'll go out and find our way back to a few other...
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yosefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
So before you leave this spot, if you pan the camera, if you stand right in front of the door and pan your camera down and try and look up to that little gap in the bottom left, yeah, you're right there. If you get it just right, you can actually see this NPC, which I think is kind of cool. You have to kind of see her. It's not that important. So you have to do it slow. Like, right, go just. Oh, you were so close. Go up a little bit, like, and the up a little more. So she's like right behind that. Yeah, that way. Yeah, and out to the right a little bit. That's the left.
Oh yeah, through the crack in the. I see.
Yeah, you can actually see this NPC, which I think is really cool. So Yosefka,
interesting.
it's probably not something that you remember, but like I just have to tell you that like, and you're gonna talk to her one more time. Her tone, like
changed.
even her voice a little bit, right? Like
totally, yeah, because she told me to get lost. Like she was kind, but she was like, I can't, like I can't let you in, right?
There's like a really cool bit of dialogue that if you use her vial and keep coming back to her, she'll keep giving you more and more. And I don't remember how many times you have to do that. It's crazy. You have to do it a lot. And then eventually she'll stop giving you vials. And then she basically says that after all this is over, she hopes that like you guys can go. Like it's not in those exact words, but like you basically get asked on a date by this, not the same Yosefka. You know, it's just not the same tone that she had before. She was very different, and now she sounds almost like, I don't know, like a little too
Anyone who's still human,
like
send them
excitable.
straight to Yosefka's clinic. You can assure them there's no place safer. Please, do me this service.
It's just such a brilliant little change, and it's like a subtle change in her voice that you can hear in her tone. So okay, so now we're gonna go back up the ladder there. We're gonna talk to our sick buddy.
This way?
No. Like you can go back out the clinic there, like out the front. This is like the wolf that you fought the first time. We're gonna go out and up the ladder. Yeah, just run out of there. There's nothing in here. And out that to the left, out the gate to the left. Yeah. Look, and you can also see that now you've been in Erden Chapel. Like, look around you a little bit. Look up at the sky. Oh, you have a guy coming after you now.
I do?
I think.
Oh, this guy?
Oh, no, he's up there.
Yeah.
The sun has dropped.
Okay, yeah, so we got a little passage of time here.
It's a little darker than it was before, yeah. So,
this is just gorgeous, man.
Alright, yeah, there's a guy up here with that axe. Yep. Gilbert? I think the guy's name is Gilbert.
This guy is Gilbert?
Yeah, up the ladder. Yeah, up the ladder. Gilbert's at the top of the ladder. The guy who basically told you the directions to get to Gascoigne and all the other stuff. Yeah, let's go talk to him again. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I take this...
To give you a weapon.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I make no use of it, but perhaps you.
That sounds great.
This is the other guy who describes you having a smell.
What me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
interesting
Don't
dialogue.
you want?
So basically, what he just said was, and you can kind of run. We're going back towards the girl now, so you can. We're gonna go back around that way. Basically, what he just said was, he took their blood healing, and it's obviously inflicted him with something, but he doesn't have to die due to the scourge of beasts.
Right. But he's grateful for that.
He's grateful to the fact that they gave him this blood that he is claiming has prevented him from turning into a beast. But he's clearly feeling pretty sick.
Whoa. Hey.
That was a bit early. That was much better. Oh, that was very unlucky. Ooh. That's the hardest one of their moves to parry, and you just feel like it was nothing, my friend.
Need those
Get all your
vials,
blood vials back. Quickest way back to the girl is, up that way. Trying to think.
There's nothing
You
up
could
there,
go.
right? We already went up there.
No. I would go.
There's like nothing else.
You already opened.
Nothing.
You already opened the door up there, so go back to the left there through the building. Don't go down that way.
That way.
Although you know what, you need to go the other way too eventually. So let's just go down because you can climb back up. So go turn completely 180. We're going to the old woman now.
Oh,
yeah.
The one across the bridge there?
One across the bridge. She's like, don't you know if somewhere safe?
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff, so.
I remember this person. Oh, yes, there's dogs down below.
I really like the Kirk hammer a lot, and I love the fact that I haven't even seen you stick the hammer on it once. You just like the sword part, which is completely understandable. I don't really like the hammer part, other than the way it looks.
Oh, I like the combo of how to.
Oh yeah, me too. I was thinking that too. I just haven't had much of a.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna try to pop that off on Gascoigne because he's just too nimble.
No. You were absolutely right to not try and use that hammer against Gascoigne. That is not the weapon. That is not the weapon.
Just a little too nimble for that big ass hammer.
The hammer really isn't even all that great for a lot of bosses. It's much better for like
medium-sized dudes.
Yeah, destroying the guys that you can basically smash into the ground.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what she has to say now.
It's enough. Well, if you once had got off your arse, it wouldn't be in this mess.
So she has incense burning.
Yeah.
She's basically blaming the hunter's workshop for the scourge.
Oh.
Okay, so you were left.
I knew I would be faced with a decision here. Now I was gonna.
So that's why I had you go to both of them first, because otherwise it would just give you the one option. So
good call.
You basically had to decide where you want to send them, and I think I am going to not tell you on your first playthrough anything about what happened. Right? I mean, unless you really wanted me to, but it's...
No, it's okay. Would you tell me the consequences and nothing specific? Like, tell me, you get or do not get a weapon, or you lose access to a something. Like, give me the consequence here. Like, how dire is this? That's what I want to know.
It's not that... Well, so there are some things that you may not receive if you pick one versus the other.
Okay.
But, and you also lose, with one choice, you kind of lose the ability of some future NPC interactions that you might otherwise have, so.
Okay. May I ask you one more question that's pretty non-specific? in your opinion, is there a right choice here?
I think there is a right choice,
okay.
Yes.
Got it. I'm not going to ask you what that is, but there's definitely a right or wrong choice. I'll tell you,
You're gonna know whether or not you got it right pretty soon.
Oh shit.
Well, so basically, no, I'm not gonna go there. You'll kind of know.
So I'm trusting the well-being of this person to one of these two people.
That's correct.
I kind of
like you're kind of trying to tell them where a safer place is to go.
Right. Yep. I get it. I'm going with the clinic.
What do you know?
It's just who I am.
Well, don't just stand there.
Someone needed help, I'd send
Don't you
them
have work
somewhere,
to do?
like a clinic, before I'd
Just
send them
get
to a
some
church.
Get this mess done with.
I don't know if they have to tell.
Oh, enough with you.
Did I make the right choice? In your opinion?
I just don't even know how to go about answering that right.
I'm not asking. You said in your opinion there was
Here, go back the other way because you're kind of going the wrong way. Because we're gonna circle back around and go to the girl, so you can go kind of back.
Which way?
Go down the steps there. No, turn around.
Oh, down here.
We're gonna go.
Oh,
yeah,
we're going
go
through the.
Just a few. Yeah, we're gonna go down here. I think there's still an item you never got down here too.
Really?
So, did you go back and get the other thing?
I think I did clear that area.
All right, we'll look down there and check. But there's a way to get back to the. Nice. I'll just tell you that no matter which one you chose, you will see them again.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Just slow down so you can backstab this person. Slow down.
Yep.
This is a good backstabber. Just an easy kill. Well, never mind.
Wow.
You got too close to him. Knock him off.
Ooh. These
guys hit pretty hard.
They do.
You can parry them. Nice.
Oh, gun guy, huh?
Shooting at you.
I see where you're at.
Yeah, you can kind of use those pillars to run around there and get to them.
Hi.
Yeah. So go in the middle of that bridge there and kind of look down to your left. Keep going to like the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And look down to your left. Yeah, see, look, wait, look up. There's that. It's down there on the left-hand side. There's still an item. Look up, not that way.
I want to handle this guy so I don't have to think about him.
All right. Yeah, there's still, it might just be like a bloodstone shard or something, but. Did you get him stuck? Are you playing like ring around the column?
I don't know what he's doing.
You got him stuck there. He doesn't know how to handle you. He knows you're there, but he doesn't know how to get to you.
I love it.
You broke his algorithm or whatever. That works. Alright, just don't fall down on the wrong side. That's all I'm asking.
Well, you know me so well. Okay, now what am I looking for? Off to the left here, you say that. Oh,
right,
yeah, down
there
there.
it is.
I see it.
Yeah, don't
Can I drop down onto this?
Yeah. And there's some rats down there, but just be aware of that. On the other side too. They're on both sides.
Got it. So expect rats.
Expect rats.
Risk of rats.
You could hammer that one.
Good idea.
You should hammer that rat.
Thanks, man.
Just jump hammer him. Just wham. Yes. Yes. Oh man, that's awesome. There might be more to your left there.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't really matter, I mean. Oh man. Got him with just a little poke. And you're gonna fall down there. You're gonna fall down
I'm gonna
there.
do that anyway. Okay.
Right. You're gonna fall. There's no way back up from here.
Right.
So yeah, that shard is a good thing you did. And
Are there more, you know what I can't find? Are more oil pots. I can't purchase them, and I think I found them down this way.
I don't know if you picked them up. There are some, if you haven't already picked them up,
I did.
there are some There's an item on that rat if you break the boat. I don't know, probably daggers, but oh, you can't get to it. Oh, you can't get to it. Oh yeah, knock him off. So you're not going to engage with these guys. You're going to go out of here and just run to the right. Okay. So just
Which
run.
these crawly guys, I'm just gonna blast off to the right.
We're just going to the right. Yeah.
Am I heading to the ladder?
Yeah, you're going to the ladder. Exactly that. Yeah, to the right there. To the right. Stay to the right. Yeah, go up that ladder there. That one.
I was thinking the one down by the pig guy.
No. We will go down there
Oh,
again
I know
eventually.
where I'm at now. I'm okay.
Kind of cleaning up some loose ends here and yarn them before we move on. So,
oh,
yeah,
right.
you don't need to. Yeah, you don't have to place them. You're going the other direction. Yeah. All right, you can backstab that guy too if you walk slow. There we go. So one of the things I love is that once the little girl had actually given you the music box, she's right at the top of this ladder. You don't hear it. You don't hear it anymore. Like it's not playing in this area like it was before. She was just basically sitting at the window playing it. So her light's still on there. Doctor.
Hello, Miss Hunter. Still can't find my mum. Miss Hunter, was it really her? Mummy, Mummy, don't leave me alone.
Right.
I just realized I'm gonna have to choose where to send this little girl, aren't I?
Yes.
No. I hope I made the right choice, dude.
This is just such a tragic. Most people don't hear this dialogue because
This breaks my heart.
oh, actually, she may not ask you.
Good.
She may not ask you because you gave her the brooch. I'm not used to that because I usually crack it.
Dude, I don't feel like I know this world well enough to guide this person, and I feel horrible about it. I really do.
Well, I think try and talk to her one more time, but I think you might be kind of done with.
Yeah, she's just gonna cry.
She's just crying, yeah. So, anything else
Sorry.
to? I think that's basically it. So you can kind of just make your way. I would go back the other way because we're gonna go look and see if there's some OLRs here. So go down to the right here. Not down the stairs.
Yeah,
sorry.
no, I'm a little recon. I think there's crows over here, and then there's a big
The
dude.
crows
Oh,
are
there's
guarding
guys up
where
here. Right, that's
there
where
are
I'm hearing
crows
it.
guarding where the oil urns are. Unless you've already gotten them. There's
I
some
already got
behind
them, yeah.
those. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
It makes the craziest noise.
Yeah, they're horrible, man. They're freaking annoying. And the crazy thing is that you're like, well, they would never kill you, but then like they'll straight peck you to death. So
Hell
just
yeah,
knock
they
these
will.
things down. Just knock
I've
those
been
things
killed
down
by
just
crows.
just so I can see that they're not back there. Not those. The coffins all stacked together.
The stuff.
And yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah, they would be right there.
I think this is where I picked them up, and then I picked up a few
Yeah,
down
yeah.
below.
Yeah, that's it. You should be able to buy them again eventually. So you're just gonna
At the moment,
drop.
I cannot.
You're just gonna drop down and go back around, unless you like really want to kill this guy. Just go up the stairs and drop down and go back around because
Like,
you
do I need the
basically
blood echoes right now?
cleared this area. No, not that way, not that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. There's an
Yeah,
NPC
yeah.
over here, huh?
There's a little shortcut
Right,
here.
right. They're laughing person people in here, right?
Yeah, they basically say the same thing, I think. Yeah, you've already heard this one.
Stuck outside on a night.
Yeah, and hit those right there behind you that you went by. That's your shortcut. That way you can just get back to the lantern and go back to Erden Chapel. Yeah. I think you are ready for us. I don't think there's anything else you really have left to do around here. Just missed you.
Sorry, Gerard.
Gerard. You're just toying with him. You're having fun, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit. I know.
Yeah. So you can eventually, when you feel like it, go back to Yosefka's clinic and, you know, Shiri's not going to let you inside, but she'll talk to you about, you know, she'll probably thank you for sending the old woman there. So yeah.
Do I have business here right now, or?
I mean, unless you can level up or something.
No, I can't.
Not really. Did you go? Are you going back to talk to her?
Yeah, I am.
Sure. I just love the way that they build the story, like with the environment and everything in this game. It's not trying to be like dialogue heavy or anything. You could just get the feel for what's going on in this town. Like, we are very soon going to be heading to, I think, maybe my favorite area in this game. Definitely one of my top
awesome
2 or 3 areas in this game.
You're all right. Very good. She's safe with me now.
Dude, I am getting
I presume you're to thank.
wrecked by the poison dragon right now.
The treatment is going well.
Oh, are you?
Stabilized for the most part.
Knocked me out 3 times.
Fascinating.
Oh no.
Really. Here you are.
It's hard when you're by yourself because they just pay nothing but attention.
Yeah, especially with the horn, because I'm a support character.
Oh, thank goodness you came. Be a dear. Find me some more.
I don't know what the hell to think about you, because for a minute I was like, oh, she's taking good care of my person, and then, like, all of a sudden she's a creep.
That laugh was...
Find me some more.
That laugh was kind of suspicious.
Yep. Fudge.
Then again, like, it's not like the dude in Erden Chapel is, you know, most...
Yeah, that guy's a creep, too.
Is she up praying again? Wait, stop for a second. Don't go run up to her. Just go kind of slow. See if you can hear her. Yeah. Don't startle her. If we can get her to, without startling her, how close we can get it. Never mind. Okay. Sometimes she has dialogue. Just was curious. You can just go back to the cathedral ward. I'm just so happy about that Father Gascoigne win.
Yeah.
So you can go talk to him again. Oh, you got your cursor. Oh, there you go. It's gone.
Oh.
This here is a safe place. Stay as long as you like. But next time you're out on a hunt, remember what I asked. If you find any sane survivors, tell them to seek shelter at Erden Chapel. Because there's nothing to fear here.
Real stirring right there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm feeling like sending more NPCs this way.
Well, who knows? Might as well try one of each, right?
Maybe. I mean, really like to know what Weirdo is doing with all these people. Something sounds angry. Oh, hi. You are cool looking. Let me get a look at you before
Yeah.
I cut you to pieces.
Again, you can just kind of get this sense of nice, Brad. You get this sense of you're dealing with, you know, church people. You know,
Totally.
this is like all kind of healing church area, cathedral ward. And you know, like as you kind of move up in the town, you somewhat move up in the social class of it all.
Like I
when you
said,
look at the difference in the architecture and
it's an order.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
That jump move is one that gets completely underutilized by a lot of beginners. So I'm happy to see you using it so much. It's got so much range and stagger and everything. It's good. Will you do me one quick favor? Keep going straight and kind of look down to your left there. Is she okay? I just didn't. Okay, you're good. Never mind. Wasn't sure if something was there or not yet. Sometimes I have a hard time remembering exactly when things in this game occur. You're coming up on one of my all-time favorite items in any game ever.
Come on.
There it is. Really got to hang on that Harry too.
Another guy?
You've really gotten very good at kind of, you know, taunting out these moves of theirs, you know, like kind of egging them on to do certain moves that are parallel. If you like get just at the right distance. Okay, so wait, hold on, stop for a sec. Stop. Okay, like look to your left. So this is not something that, because you haven't played a lot of them, like you really understand, but like this is the developers of Miyazaki having a sense of humor right here. So what you have is a bonfire. So you have a bonfire. So that's, you know, that's the Dark Souls lanterns. So, and then you have this item. So go pick up the item.
Over here?
It's right
item
there.
over here. Gotcha. Wooden shield.
You have a wooden shield.
All right.
This is the only shield in the game. It is, for all intents and purposes, useless. Completely fucking useless. And it cracks me up. Read the description of this thing. I love this item. I think you have to scroll over to more. There you go. Wooden shield. I don't think we read the flame sprayer either. A crude wooden shield used by the masses who have arisen to join the hunt. Hunters do not normally employ shields, ineffectual against the strength of the beast as they tend to be. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. Like what that is the developers of this game going, you're not hiding behind a shield in this game.
Hell yeah.
You are not going to be passive and just put up a shield, walk around with a fucking shield up the entire time, because that is what a big gripe people have with Dark Souls was it was boring if you played that way. A lot of people went back to Dark Souls after playing Bloodborne going, I'm not going to play with a shield at all, and had a lot better time because they just weren't hiding behind a shield. So this is a developer with like a quintessential addition by subtraction to a game by taking shields away and having the rebound effect where you can get some of your health back and making people be aggressive on purpose, like made this so much more fun to play, I think. And they're just kind of having a laugh at themselves about it. I think it's great. Let's look at the flame sprayer one too, because I think that one's got some the flames. Oh, you were on it. Down to the there. Special weapon used by certain members of the healing church. So again, you kind of know that dude was probably part of the healing church, or like associated with him in some fashion because he had this weapon. Spits searing flames by using blood-imbued quicksilver bullets. So it does use quicksilver bullets. Not the most efficient weapon by any stretch, but sometimes a sea of flame, just what the doctor ordered. Besides, the beasts of Yarnum can always use a good cleanse. So remember, they cleanse beasts with fire.
Right.
That's the way they cleanse them.
Yes.
So, anyway.
It is a good cleanser.
It's pretty cool.
It works.
And just look at the design of these things. They're so cool.
Yeah, it's not a replacement for my handgun, right?
It's not going to parry, but it's, I mean, if you wanted to try it, it's not like you have that many blood bullets to worry about. You can always do the thing, too, where you take blood bullets, like your own blood, and just use those to see what it looks like. You have to equip it. Yeah, you have to go equip it on, like, your torch or something. It's good for certain areas, potentially. I never really use it, but if you ever wanted to try.
I've seen someone destroy the cleric beast with that thing in about 5 seconds on her.
Oh, yeah, because the cleric beast is very... Well, wait, how did they...
Yeah, how did they
get to... Oh, you can come back. You can come back. You can go to our chapel and get back, because cleric beast is actually an optional boss, so... That's right. That's so cool. I never even thought to do that. It's a good idea. Anyway. Alright. You kind of hit a dead end right now. You can get through that gate eventually, but it's like the other side. So... Yeah. This is kind of the way up, and you, my friend, down. Just go back, yeah, back in. There was another door on the other side of to the right there. Just, you know. You're just looking at this stuff.
Yeah,
it's so good, isn't it?
I'm just looking the fuck around. Sorry, man.
No, dude, please, I love it. Sometimes I forget, like, that you need to look at all of the... Like, because most of the statues and everything have some... They're rooted in the lore. That's where you came in.
Yeah. Which way do you want to go? Right? Left?
Yeah, down that way. Yeah. That door won't open yet either, on the other side.
Oh.
Oh, he just slapped you right in the face.
Dude.
Oh, again.
Come on. Let's get you on flat ground.
Just
That's
slapping you in the face.
Right.
He won't come in here.
All
this is like a safe hub. It's like your safe zone. There you go. I want you to notice something about these guys too. So you see the movesets they have, right?
Yeah.
So just pay attention to that for kind of see some differences later in the game with them. Top hat.
Uh-oh. Something's mad about that, huh?
What the fuck was that? Yeah, so you got the top hat stuff.
What the hell was that, Hunter?
I mean, really? Like what? Oh!
Hi.
What the fuck is going on?
I was about to be mad if that didn't happen.
How cool.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna tell him, but I'm glad it happened.
What was that? What happened?
That was... I don't know, man.
You don't know
all I know is that
right,
your insight just jumped from 9 to 10 when you did that. Again, just remember that in the mechanic, insight, there is built this actual, like, as you are gaining that mechanic, you are also seeing more things happen around the world. You're getting a better understanding of what is going on. And, like, basically at this point, you're supposed to say, what the fuck was that?
Uh-huh. Alright, good. So, perfect.
That just picked me up off the ground and almost calls frenzy on me. And frenzy is a nasty mechanic in this game. He threw it right under his legs.
Come on.
Get one. Oh,
Whatever.
you got one of them.
It's fine.
After playing Sekiro, it's hard not to want to, like, parry those guys. Like, alright.
Doggy took 3 hits, man. Getting stronger?
Yeah. But you finally got his attention anyway, just hit him with a rock. I love how you just get splattered with blood everywhere as you play this too. Like, it's just a very satisfying.
Your coat just gets dripped.
Yeah, it's like sometimes it's like a crazy amount. Sometimes it's just little spatters here and there, but looking pretty bloody right now. Nice. Put little things down here.
Sweet. Sweet.
Yeah. I'm really appreciating watching you play this for the first time because I've watched so many. I mean, I've watched myself play it a ton of times, and I've watched plenty of playthroughs and stuff from other people and builds and all this other stuff. And it's actually refreshing to see somebody like just appreciating this world that's been built, you know?
Yeah. It's really awesome. Gun guy's on my case.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of a nasty little tunnel.
Yeah, ooh. Trying to chew you up a little, boss.
Yeah, they throw that's just like an annoying combination of things to have happen in a corridor. It's like, here's some dogs and a gun. You can serpentine with these guys, you know. There you go. The bullet isn't coming that fast. There you go. Looks like bullets. Yeah, you did good top hat and stuff. Nice. Nice. You know, again, with this game, there is again some small changes to what kind of your defenses are, but overall, I always just say, where would you like to look up? It's not that big a deal in this game, unless you're like really dealing like specifically with like poison or something like that. You know, it's not going to make that big a difference. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Which is such a perfect fit for this game too. Some of the issues I have with like even like Elden Ring is that I'm just trying to put on the stuff that's giving me the best chance to succeed. And it's not always what I like the look of, you know.
Sure.
Whereas in this game, I'm like, no, I'm just putting on whatever the hell I want.
No doubt. You're gonna rely on your skill before your equipment.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's definitely something trying to kill me in here. this
I
one.
like how used to that you've gotten already.
What's that?
Just the surprise attacks they pull on you all over the place.
Well, yeah. Fool me once, you know? That kind of thing. Might have been born at night, but it wasn't last night.
I love this area too. I think this is so cool. So this is an NPC coming up. I just like to tell you that because you know this
They're
particular
missable.
ring has a very in-depth knowledge. Like you get a lot of information from old Alfred here.
I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred.
I love this
Protege
dude's
of Master
attire too.
Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters,
So-
the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods.
Very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Fire paper.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
The good blood.
There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
You can pick either of those. It's not a choice.
As you
I'll
know,
tell you
the
about
Healing
both.
Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
I think he says the same thing, so you can just ask him about Bergen.
Byrgenworth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenworth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
Yeah, that's pretty much the information you get. There's some really, really cool stuff in there.
I
So
bid you farewell.
you get some more information that you kind of already know about the Healing Church being the, you know, kind of like where they control all of the blood healing. And in a way, what they've done is that they created through this blood healing this sickness that is going around, like this scourge. But they're somewhat blaming it. They've weaponized the people. That's all the people out there, like that are also kind of hunters killing beasts. They've weaponized the public, you know, to kind of make these beasts that were once human and are really the victims of all of this into the enemy. So that's the, don't fall down there yet. Like, pull that lever first. Oh, did he hear you? Where is he? He's downstairs. He's downstairs. I don't think he can come up and see you. But the Byrgenworth stuff was kind of new. So Byrgenworth is, you know, basically a school out in the middle of the woods. And you can kind of tell that the Healing Church and Byrgenworth are now at odds with each other. You know, since they've labeled it as this forbidden place to even go.
See, now I was thinking there was more like that something awful had happened there, and they didn't want anyone to like dig around.
Well, what they talk about is how basically all of this started with some scholars of Byrgenworth. What they say, discovering what they called an old medium in the tomb of the gods. Um, so that was basically the foundation for where all of this healing came from, and the foundation of the healing church. So this old medium that they're talking about is something that was discovered by scholars at Bergenworth, and now you can't even go to Bergenworth. They've shut it off. It's forbidden. So there was a bit of a, sounds like a bit of a falling out between the school and the healing church. And they basically also talked about how like the highest level of like healing exists at the highest levels of the cathedral ward, where like it's still being done.
Am I going into the basement of this place?
Yep.
Can I get rid of what I'm holding right now?
You are almost, yeah, you can get, there's a lantern down there. Well, there is one fight down there that you should be able to do. I think there's one like werewolf, but you can parry that thing.
Where's the lantern?
Down the steps.
Oh, it's down there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of things to get here. But there's one or a couple of enemies on your way, I guess you have to fight. I think there's maybe one in here. One farther down. I don't know, maybe there's, I feel like you get ambushed by some asshole in here. Over by where that item is, maybe. Ooh, you get a gemstone. Maybe not. I think I'm thinking of upstairs is where you get ambushed. Look at this freaking church though, man. How cool is this place?
Yeah, this is nuts. Very cool.
So now you're going back out the way you came in.
Right. Is there more to do?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Did I miss like a door or what am I?
It's to the right. Yeah, there's another stairwell going down to the right. Yeah,
I'm like, oh well, that was pleasant. I came down, got a gem, and I'm out of here.
Yeah, this is your one kind of challenging fight to your left there. There's a you have one boy.
Alright, I'm being a little pussy. I'm gonna put my eyes on this thing quick. Oh yeah, okay.
You just attacked it, nothing. There you go, just stun lock him. Yep. Just stun lock that asshole to death. Nice. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else for you to fight now, but I think we're gonna basically get our eyes on this next area, but then this is like a perfect place to pick it up next time after we do this, because we're coming upon somewhere we have heard about but not seen yet. After you get done breaking everything, of course. The traditional way to break all these things is to roll into them, by the way.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Alright. Sorry.
I didn't want any of the purists to get mad at you for smacking all of those for no reason.
I just didn't know.
Look at all those beautiful things to roll into. God, you're such a Zelda player. It's gonna have something in it.
Yeah, you're right. I am. Only been playing Zelda since 1987.
Again, you can hold circle to slide down those two, by the way. It won't drop you off.
You're right.
Go up the stairs first. It's actually a little bit of there's one item up here that is... It's not something you can't get a bunch of, but it's actually a really important one. I want you to read the description of this one. This has got some good lore implications. So antidotes. Don't use them. Alright, small medicinal tablets that counteract poison. used to treat ashen blood, the baffling sickness that ravaged old Yarnum long ago. The tablets only provide short-term relief. The ashen blood ailment eventually triggered the spread of the beastly scourge. So there was an initial ailment called ashen blood that broke out in old Yarnum. We've already heard a little bit about old Yarnum. So they used this antidote to treat the ashen blood, but that in turn caused the original scourge of beasts. So essentially, the leaders of the healing church and the hunters and the hunters workshop, they just closed the area off, and just burned the whole fucking place to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And there are still. Go back behind that. There's just through those windows. There's a way to get behind those windows. There you go, like that. And then kind of go. It's like the other side behind you. There's like, yeah, that way. Yeah, go through that door. There's at least one item in here worth getting. After you're done with all.
Yeah.
Punch and blank. I don't know if you've gotten those yet or not, but you might have. Yeah, you've gotten a couple of them. So, pungent blood cocktails. Mature blood cocktail that releases a pungent odor when thrown that attracts bloodthirsty beasts. A precious tool.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. A precious tool in sadly short supply. In Yarnum, they produce more blood than alcohol, as the former is more intoxicating. So they're saying blood in Yarnum is more intoxicating than alcohol. And these things are what you can basically... They're lures. You can throw them to attract beasts.
All right.
Anyway, okay. We're going to go out this door and just see it, and then you can go back to the lantern and go back to the hunter's dream and level up, and then we will pick back up. But let's go out this door to into Old Yarnum, because that is where you are. There's a sign on the door to your left there. It's like out there. Again, this has been closed off. Town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. Alright, I'm going to open it up. Let's see this place. I love Yarnum.
You there? Hunter!
Christ.
Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those above. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Alright, so look forward again. So you see that, like, kind of off to the left, that clock tower, like that circular... Now you've gone too far around. I need right, like, over the top of that gate. It's like bluish almost. It's like a bluish circle. Don't go too far. Okay. Yeah, that one. So you don't have an item right now, but you can actually see the guy at the top of that clock tower who was yelling at you. And did you hear what he said? He's basically saying you're not wanted here.
Yeah.
He's saying there
Didn't you
aren't
read the
beasts
warning?
here. There's, basically go away.
Yeah.
So I think that this is going to be... I don't want to get too far into this area.
Okay.
Because there's a decent amount to do here.
Cool. We'll head on back.
and
Call it a night then.
It's just really a really awesome place. And I love the guy at the top of that clock tower who we will talk about next time. But I have to tell you something.
Sure.
You already pissed him off.
Nice.
So the fact that you've already, so he's basically there to protect the beasts and who he considers to just be humans. Basically, just killing his friends and humans that didn't deserve to be turned into beasts to begin with.
Huh.
And there is a way, and you can't do it anymore, which is okay. You wouldn't have done it anyway. But if you don't hurt anything and get to him,
Welcome home, good hunter.
he'll just talk to you like you're a friend.
What is it you desire?
See,
But
I
nobody ever.
last time I played this, and do you mean like
Very
if
well.
you don't hurt anybody in that
Let the
area,
echoes
or
become
if
your
you don't hurt
strength.
anybody in the game yet?
You can't hurt anybody in that
understand.
area. You have to
Then
essentially, I
shut your
think.
eye.
I'm trying to remember what it is. I think you can't have a torch out. You can't scare them because they're scared of fire. You can't. You obviously can't accidentally hurt them or have them get accidentally
Oh, good
hurt.
Okay, so no one's doing this really, right?
Oh, I want to show you like another cool little thing. So as you pick up, I changed my mind. We're gonna do one more thing. So if you go look at
Yes.
the messenger bath back there, like the thing that you buy at your shop,
Oh.
the messengers.
Gotcha.
I want to don't click on it. I just want to show you something. So as you pick up new badges, like they actually take out things that they'll sell you. So they're actually holding items that they'll sell to you, which I just think is kind of a funny little touch.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
kind of offering us stuff.
All right, let's go do one last little thing. We're gonna run back to. We're gonna go to where the dude was who gave you the flame sprayer. We're gonna go get something.
Where should I be?
Go to Central. Go to Central Yarnum.
Okay. Got it.
I'm curious if it's going to be there or not because you did something I don't normally do. I think it still will be. So what I need you to do is run back like you're going back to Gascoigne. In fact, you probably could have just gone to that lantern. I didn't even think of going to that lantern. But it doesn't matter. It's a fast run back either way.
Hey, Gerard.
I just want you to get this last thing so you can think about it as you're going to sleep.
Love you to death for shit like this, though.
Yeah, it's great, dude. Great. It's just amazing to me when people play through this game and a lot of these games, and I'm guilty of it to a certain extent, especially with a game like Elden Ring, not with this one, of just not realizing how many. Oh no!
Adorable.
You did it. You did the one thing.
Yeah, I did do it.
Okay, let's ride the elevator back there. You can always just roll right out of it too.
Roll it.
Oh, you didn't touch it on there?
No.
Oh my god, if you ride it back up,
I'm gonna freak out. Absolutely, yeah. No, that can happen.
Just run over it. There you go.
Yes. Alright.
Like, there's so much little things that people miss. The little touches. Yarmouth's just better off. God, he's not pushing that thing down at all. Yeah. I thought you were about to get hit on that one. How did he miss it? Must have Dave bomb too. Alright, kill these guys at the top too. Because we need to kind of go past them. We're going back down where the pig is. Nice parry. Thought you might have missed that one, but you did not. Oh, that would have been sick. You didn't have any more stamina left. Alright. We're going down the ladder here. Like down where the pig was? Yeah, that way. Yeah. Don't forget you can hold circle. Alright. We're going to come up here and we're going to backstab this pig again. So just it's one backstab and one proctology exam should kill it. Go do your nurse thing, okay? Go put your whole arm in its ass.
I'm gonna do a DRE.
DRE, alright.
Digital rectal exam.
And get that camera up there. And how a large pig prostate. Yep, it's look. Yep, there's 2 items. Yep, it dropped it. Go pick that other one up.
Oh.
There it is. Let's read the description of the red messenger ribbon. It's where it is. It's over. Oh, there we go. Red ribbon that messengers are oddly fond of. The thick, pungent red was drawn from the organs of some unfortunate victim. A strange choice indeed, but perhaps for the messengers, wearing this accessory constitutes a form of warning. My friend, the only time that appears is when you have completed the little Gascoigne's quest. This is the dead girl's clothes. The whole family is now wiped out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you send her to Yostefka's clinic. It doesn't matter if you send her to Orton Chapel. It doesn't matter, apparently, if you just give her back the brooch, she just wanders off. If you go up to where her room is, her window will be dark. She will not be there anymore. Wow. She found her way down here somehow, and she got killed by this giant fucking pig.
Damn it.
So... that is just the end of the Gascoigne family.
So I'll never give her the brooch again.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's the reason why you don't. I mean, because she's not using it for anything. You get that little bit of dynamite. Don't go down there. Don't.
Yeah. I saw that.
If I got to the port of the right there, and you can basically just go up into Gascoigne's courtyard. But I did want you to see that. You could if you really wanted to go check, but you can definitely.
No, I believe
in your own
sure
time.
There's
go
nothing
her window.
there.
It's just dark. It's just a dark window. She's not there anymore.
What a bummer, man.
It sucks. It sucks.
So the lesson is don't have a heart in Bloodborne whatsoever.
Well, it's just that this is. I think they just want you to know that this is a very, very tragic time. Like this is a horrific thing going on with the sound. I don't think you'll come into this area.
It's not.
So you can just go to the lantern. All right. Well, that is going to be
cool.
The end of just a fantastic chapter 3 of this Bradborne playthrough.
Yeah, I took down the
You didn't even take him down. You took him down so quickly that we were able to do a whole bunch of other stuff. I did not expect that we might be getting into even see Old Yarnum today, but we did. Ellen Old Yarnum burned down original Beast Scourge city.
So cool, man.
All right. I'm glad that you were able to come hang out and do this. This was a little unexpected, awesome.
Definitely. Dude. Thank you so much again. This is so much fun for me.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. All right. Take care. Have a good night.
All right. Take care.
Night.